cracking, everybody? Welcome to Boo TV. While you're here, do me a big favor and like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you stay notified whenever we upload a new video. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you for watching. Thanks for the support, and let's get into the topic for today. So recently, on Club Shay Shay, he had Druski as a guest. And when asked about who your favorite player is of all time, whatever, he said this.
Who's your favorite player?
I'm big on LeBron, man. I like the way he got his whole career going. And the way he's just a social person. He's not like Jordan and not like doesn't like people and staying away from the black people and stuff. No shade, but
now I don't know how much of this he equates to actually basketball, but I have heard similar takes like this when people are trying to decipher who is the better basketball player, and then they start throwing things out there like who people associate with, how much work they've publicly done in the community, how many schools they've opened, humanitarian efforts, all that stuff. What does that have to do about basketball? What does that have to do about comparing players and their skills, their accolades, their accomplishments, and their overall game? What does that have to do with anything? I could give a damn what player A did in the community when I'm talking about comparing basketball careers and comparing player to player in the game of basketball. I don't give a damn what you did off the court. I'm talking about what are you doing on the court? How are you playing? What is your production level? How are you impacting the game? How many championships you won? What are your accolades? How good is your defense? I give a damn what you're doing in the community. That's all well and good. But that has nothing to do with the conversation right now. Now, if you want to have a different conversation and say who's the better humanitarian, who's the better community leader, we can have that discussion. That's a different argument. But when I'm talking about basketball, I don't want to hear what player A or what player B did off the court. I don't want to hear about player A helping an old lady push a grocery cart across the street to her car and putting her bags in her car. I don't want to hear how many schools this person has opened, how many careers this person has provided for people. I don't care. That has nothing to do with basketball. Basketball. Comparing player A to player B in whatever aspect. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I give a damn if Michael Jordan can hang out with whoever the hell he wants to. LeBron James can hang out with whoever the hell he wants to. That has no impact on how I view these guys as a basketball player. I can't stand when people want to bring that into an argument when comparing two players, whether it's a GOAT debate or whatever debate. What? Hell, if I knew that, if I knew what I was doing in the community had anything to do with my value as a basketball player, when I was in college, I would have been on the block with Girl Scout cookies. Mofo, I would have been doing Meals on Wheels. Bro, I would have been delivering canned goods, putting it on people's doors. Then going back to coach with a spreadsheet of all the orders I got. Maybe I could have got on the college team. If I knew that, I don't give a damn about that. And then I had somebody tell me, well, Muhammad Ali and all the stuff he did off the court, he's recognized for that when you talk about the greatest of all time. What does that have to do with anything? And then B, if Muhammad Ali had a 500 record in boxing and still had all his accomplishments outside of the ring, do you think we would still be talking about Muhammad Ali as the greatest of all time, or arguably the greatest of all time, if he had a 500 record, but still had all those amazing things and all the movement and what he's meant to the culture, to whatever outside the ring. No. If he was a mediocre boxer, no. He wouldn't have the title as the greatest of all time. Fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee, baby. Come on, man. What are we talking about? It has nothing to do. So, y'all, don't come at me. If you come at me in the comment section about how this player did this off the court and how that player, I don't want to hear it. What's that have to do with basketball? Unless I put out a video about community efforts and how good of a guy this is and how good of a social warrior this guy is, a social justice warrior. That's a different story. And you know how many players actually do a lot in the community but don't make it very public because they don't want their name attached to it, because they don't want it to be about them? Do you know how many players have done more things in a community than, a Michael Jordan, a LeBron James, a Giannis Antetokounmpo, whoever, but they don't get the same recognition because their brand isn't as big? I don't want to hear that. I don't. It has nothing to do with basketball. Let's talk basketball. Keep it basketball. When I'm having a GOAT debate, I am not looking at what any of these guys are doing off the court, nor should I. We are talking about basketball. Basketball. Like I said, I don't know how much weight this Druski guy had put that in, when he's comparing players. And maybe, look, that's his prerogative. If he likes LeBron James as a person, he's like, I just like this guy as a person. I just like LeBron James. Now, I'm not talking about so much LeBron James the player. I'm just talking about I like LeBron James because what he's doing in the community. That's great. But when you talk about as a player, comparing them as a player, LeBron James the player, that should not have anything to do with it. Anything. But if you like him as a better person, sure, I get it. But player. So I'm not sure what angle he was actually coming off from or how he took the question, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Let me know what you think about it. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comment section. Go to war in the comment section. If I have free time, I will gladly go back and forth with anybody in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Deuces, we out, baby.